What it's like right now. Do you save it or just so we move like this thing down to like region? Oh. We can't really take it down. Okay. It'd be better if it's really so front comes this thing to the thing. Oh. Well, right. This thing's not working. But it doesn't need to go like this thing. It's not what I'm talking about.
Before we go in and trying to not waste much time, can I explain Act 3 again specifically?
Okay, sure.
Or-
Yeah. I would go over Act 4 as well before, but
Mhm.
Okay.
Act 4
Yeah,
is good.
you just so we don't queue and just either waste time on
Yeah.
phase 1, everything.
That's fine. The only next time I think we'll have trouble is going to be
Finale.
yeah. No, not finale. Curtain call.
Okay.
Finale is not that hard.
Crusader, between Act 3 and 4, there's the Buster, you invuln, and then there's AoEs, is that correct?
There's a Tank Buster.
Right, that you take that one.
No, Far Sight Near Sight Buster.
Oh, there's a Farsight Near Sight after 3? Okay.
Correct.
So Farsight Near Sight, then your Buster.
Then my Buster, and
Then there's
you
2
go into
AoEs at
Act
the
4.
start of 4. Is that
Correct.
correct?
Like it starts with Act 4,
Yeah.
right? Act 4 and then AoE, followed by
Okay.
Yeah.
And where do you want Shake?
The one before. Before.
The first AoE of Act 4? Okay.
After the first AoE, correct.
After the first AoE.
After first AoE, yeah. Right back. I'll put back ice cream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought we could discuss some things
Oh yeah,
before
we're
we make the queue.
going over some stuff before we go in.
Yeah. I would like at least to have a little bit more grasp on Act 3 because, okay, yeah, I understand the Seven's Falls towers and everything, but I'm not too sure if I understand the baits and stuff like that. So, is that just a Kefka kick? Like
Basically,
frontal,
anybody can
or-
bait. If you're within the AoE of the bait, you will be knocked out of the arena and killed.
So is the first set of towers that is exploding not be knocked back at you?
No, you're not getting knocked back to your tower ever. You're gonna
Okay.
just knock back immune the thing.
Okay.
So basically, the way it works is you'll bait the jump, and you'll want to be out of melee range because the boss will hit
you
unarmed.
won't bait the jump, but
No, you won't bait the jump.
No, not you, but somebody will bait the jump. It can be a ranged, you can be a tank, whatever. After that, you'll do your what's it called? You'll do the Earth Shakers.
Mm-hmm. So
I'll just show it to you.
whoever is baiting the jump is baiting on the safe side first. So the one that is not exploding the towers at the beginning.
correct.
And the people that are soaking their towers are the ones getting their shaker as well, or the opposite. That's the part
They'll
I don't
get everything.
understand.
Everyone will. Both sides will have to do both. That's not an option. Both sides will do both.
So, Bruno, you're on the left side, so if he tethers the left side first, then he's jumping to the right first, which means you get in your tower and you sit there.
Okay, cool.
If he tethers the left side first, then he's jumping, or if he tethers the right side first, he's jumping left first. So you wait for him to jump, then you go in front of him to bait an Earthshaker, and then you get in your tower. And there's a
Okay,
knockback
and
immune in
then-
there as well, but Crusader will call that, I assume.
Okay.
Knockback immune is always going to be when the tower goes off.
When the first tower goes off.
Yeah. So if you press it on the second tower, you'll die. So what happens is you see the safe side. Of course, I'll call all this out.
For
right?
reference, when the first tower goes off is about the same time as when the Earthshakers go off, if you want to use that, if you're near them.
Yeah. So everyone needs to press it when the tower goes off, right? Or after the jump cast, you can press it, and it should last. After the kick cast finishes. So the kick will go onto the this player. Everyone inside the hitbox. It goes. It hits, and then
Okay.
the tower side will have to go grab. So Bruno, this is your left side, right? So you grab your tower. As soon as it goes off, you press knockback immune.
Oh, okay,
Or you
okay,
can,
okay, okay.
or you can press it right before you take the tower, which is right as the cast finish. After you see them jump, you knockback immune, go into your tower.
Mm-hmm.
Goes off, come back center, knockback immune. You will have to come back center, and then he'll jump to your side, and then you have to go bait Earthshaker. You'll bait it north.
Yes.
You're always baiting it
No,
north.
Bruno would take the front one because I'm far north tower.
Yeah, so what I wasn't
The fuck is far
sure
north?
was...
Bruno would bait it
Bruno's...
forward.
Also,
No.
looking at the damage from other groups, there were groups that were doing like no heals at all factory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Earthshaker.
Yeah, so what I
'cause
was
my-
confused
So
is
currently, Bruno, this is where you will be, because Bruno, you're top. You're for the sorry.
We changed that, did we not?
Oh yes, fuck yes.
So Bruno,
Bruno,
will
you're
be
center,
painting,
right?
yeah,
Center,
right where the
right.
black mage is in that VOD.
And then the fake melees will be baiting down south, and the tanks baiting it north.
okay.
That's
Yeah,
it.
I was confused. I was confused
And
because I
then,
thought
and then
the
it is far side,
people...
near side. So again, stay at the side, go in or go out based on the side of the boss.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do
You want me to
that.
always take north there, Crusader, for far sight, near
Yeah.
sight? Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll go into Heart Stake, which is a bleed. Tank can take care of it. You use Neeson until the bleed disappears.
It is on the top 2 aggro.
Yeah, so we're putting it both on Crusader.
Yeah. You take care of it, and then we'll have Cardinal Towers. Intercard AoE is also very simple. You only have 2 debuff, blue and purple.
It can also be intercard AoE Cardinal
Yeah.
Towers, no?
Right. So that was just rotated clockwise as you need it. But anyway, you look at your tether target. Right. Takes a while, goes off. Okay, you look at your tether target. The first thing you identify is, of course, color. If you're blue, you're a tower. If you're blue, you're a tower. If you're purple, sorry, my brain's fucked. If you're blue, you need to go opposite, right? Opposite.
Instead of directly opposite, you'll go opposite and then one
Clockwise.
thing
Yeah,
clockwise.
you'll go opposite clockwise. If you're purple, you just go straight clockwise to whatever you have. Right. So if you're tethered to north, you go south clockwise. If you're tethered to south, you go north clockwise. If you're purple, you just go clockwise of whatever you're tethered to. Goes off. This is where your debuff becomes very important. If you're purple, right? If you're purple, you'll have a timer on your debuff right here. It goes 30 second plus, high 20, low 20, and 10s. So if you're 10, you need to break first. Right? You go all the way to the wall and you break it. There'll be an AoE, and everyone needs to follow you. Right? So it could be a left, it could be clockwise motion, counterclockwise motion, or it could be go across and then clockwise.
Sorry, can you repeat the debuff timer numbers?
Are you sure about
10
that? Because I saw from 2 of the other things I saw, they just did an arbitrary order where the timers didn't matter as long as they all did it before they ended.
I thought the timers are different. Did I look the wrong
I
one?
assume.
I think
that it-
timer. I know that timer matters for the. Is it the next one?
Yeah,
No,
I know
the
next
second to last one.
Uh,
Or the very last mechanic, basically.
Yeah, the thing linked in resources claims that the timers that there aren't or doesn't say anything about timers, but I haven't watched a lot of it.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's an intercard as well, right? So she's also going clockwise. Sorry. Where is this debuff?
They're at the
Yeah,
top.
see, this is 33 seconds. And then you see Sif. Sorry. Let's look at what, yeah. So after Searing Stream, the debuff's at 35. After Searing Stream. Oh, is that 35? Oh, that looked the wrong one. I might have
be.
looked the wrong one. If that's
Yeah.
the case,
From the one I was looking at, it didn't matter what they did. They always broke one and then went clockwise from there.
oh yeah. If they cut it like that, then it's easier. To be honest, we'll go in the order of. We'll meet south, and then northwest will cut, northeast will cut, and then we'll go north, and then southeast will cut, southwest will cut.
So if it's
Why not just rotate clockwise all the way around?
Because it reduces movement. There's only one movement if you do that.
so if the ones are north, then north will cut first, followed by east.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you go, so you meet up south, right? Charlie or blue. We'll meet up at blue marker, and then cut.
And can we
They
keep
move
watching
clockwise,
until a purple
right?
explosion? I want to see how big those are.
It's all the way in the center. The second one goes here, so you could possibly stand here, right?
Yeah.
At the edge of the diamond, and just move across the diamond. Explosion. Explosion. So you literally don't need to move except one movement from one edge of the diamond to the other edge of the diamond. Or from one edge of the square to the square, but that's really better. Yeah, that's about it. And then we'll progress we go. Plenty of time.
Yeah.
Not that difficult.
I feel like the third act is going to be the weirdest one to get used to.
Markers, pots, food. Karen, stick the same way we're doing because Crystal's taking Froley's spot, so I don't wanna adjust for that.
But is Crystal doing the same way? The same way
Same
Froley
thing,
is.
Froley. Yeah, he's
Okay.
taking the left side. Yeah.
The
Online
left side of
Froley's
the
taking-
singular safe square.
Correct.
Okay. And you can always take far right then, Crusader.
No, not possible.
It is possible.
Because if
We'll talk about it after.
Alright, yeah.
Shit, I messed this up. I did the wrong opener.
DPS tether. Thanks, healer debuff.
Oh, that's me. My bad.
Thanks, healer's debuff first. DPS tether after.